Hi guys, so I wanted to hop on here really quick and do a quick video. I am making a twist tie blanket. This one right here is a total of 3 yards. Let me see if I can back up so you can see. What I went ahead and did was put the first layer, which is the black one. I'm using black and red. This is a what do you call this material? It's my God, I'm drawing a blank here. It's the soft material. It's not flannel. I'm drawing a blank. I'll post it in the video at the bottom. Anyways, I think I got this one at Hobby Lobby. It does, for this one, for 3 yards, take about it's about $40 to $50, depending if you get the sale and use the coupon. You can also buy these at Annan's Linens. These are really, really soft. These are the ones that I like to work with. This one, if you see, does have this backing to it. So this one has this material. This black one, they're not all like that, but this particular black one that I picked has a little backing to it like this. So what I do is I completely put it out on the bed from corner to corner. Excuse my mess over there, but I make sure it matches. And then what I do is I take safety pins and I pin it, and I start pinning all the way around each side. And this is just gonna give you a base to stay within while you're cutting and tying. This allows you, if you wanted to sit on your bed, maybe on the couch, it holds it nice and secure. So I don't keep this right here like this. I don't walk around it and cut it. I sit on my bed, I watch TV, and I make the blanket and I rotate it. So let me tell you how I started this blanket. These are twist tie blankets. These are messy. You're gonna have to vacuum when you get done. Every time you cut them, there's a little piece that falls off. So what I do is I start in the corner and I cut a square, and you do have to go up long enough. So my fingers are short and chunky. I go up about, this is about 2 inches. Sometimes I do 2.5 inches in. So let me go to the other corner. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the other corner of the blanket. I have it secure. What I do is I will take a square like this. I'll cut up about 2.5 inches up here, and then I will cut 2.5 this way. So it does make a complete square on the corner. And what you do, we'll go back to this side, is then you start tying it. So you cut right here, you tie it in a knot, and that's it. And you move on to the next one. And what you're doing is you're tying the top layer to the bottom layer. So I will continue this process. I'll show you after a little bit how it goes, but you basically just continue. I'll keep these on here. See how there's one on each side? I'm about to continue. I've been working on this side right here. So I'm working on this side simply because I'm sitting in my bed and I'm watching TV. I'm watching Grimm. Just started actually a new series. So to each their own how they do it. If you wanted to start on the other side, you can do the other side and go down this way. Now, since I've already cut, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, tied them so they're secure. They won't move. After you do this, you could stick it in the laundry and put your favorite fabric softener on there. I'm a Scentsy consultant, and we do have laundry products, so I am going to wash this with some washer whiffs and go ahead and make it smelling good like I want it. So I'm going to continue. What I'll do is I'll remove this one. I'll stick it in my little bag here that I have full of these. Now, in the past, I necessarily haven't had safety pins. When I wanted to make one, I used what I had. I had at one point the little binder clips. So I would take the binder clips and I would clip the binder clips all through here. If I didn't have binder clips, at one point I used paper clips. So you can use a lot of different things for it. you can turn around and just tie it, get it evened right. And then I'll give an example. Let me go ahead and just show you while I'm on this live. So I'll do it on this side. I'm gonna take this one off. Let me show you if I can do this with one hand because I'm holding my phone. We're gonna take this one off. I could speed up the video if I could. I'm right-handed, so maybe it would help if I use my right hand. Come on. And like I said, it's going to make a mess when you get done. No matter if you put it on your living room, bedroom floor, these come off. The little fuzzy part in it just comes right off. And then I vacuum it. All right, I got that one off. I will stick that in here and save it for next time. I am going to do this with one hand, so for showing purposes. And this might be hard to cut. So I'm going to try to even it up as much as I can the way it is. I got these scissors from Hobby Lobby. These are scissors made for clothing material. You can use any scissor that you have that is good. The cheapy scissors that you use for like school stuff are just not going to cut it. You're going to have a very difficult time. Now I have used that because use what you got, okay? So if you have a little bit harder time, it's going to be like that. So what I do is I go right here and I will cut about a good, I eyeball it, I get it even, and I do about right there. And I'll go to the next one. I'll scoot it down. Now I don't go past this because obviously you can't cut through that. Well, I'm sure if you could, if you had something. And when you're cutting, and I'm probably, you could do it on a kitchen table if you wanted to. Just be careful. I mean, you have material under here. You don't want to cut your bed sheets. If you have a good pair of scissors like these, you will cut them. So you just want to be careful. Go up enough. And I'll show you how to tie them. All right. Okay, so here's where I cut. And what you want to do is take these and tie them. Now, if you haven't cut far enough in, it's going to be hard to tie. But if you have, and you can get a good pull out of this, you just tie it like this and pull it, and that's it. And then you go to the next one. Get a good grip, go in here, tuck it in. Probably not the best example. Here we go. I tie it tight. I double knot it. So you want to do the first one and then two. And that's it. Bam. You're done with this corner. And then you go to the next one. So I'll go right here. I will take off my paper clip. I will put it up. Safety pin, paper clip. You're not supposed to be on my video.
Just saying sorry.
And I will start cutting right here. And I'll go about that far. Go to the next spot. Make sure it stays even. Sometimes you will have extra material on the end, and that's fine. Because once you start tying it, nobody will ever be able to tell. You can't tell if you have extra or not because it's a tie blanket. So then you go to the next one, you cut. I don't like to do them too thick because I think it looks funny. As you can tell, this one is thicker than this one, but I eyeball it. And then I will, sometimes I'll take off two and I'll just keep going that way. And you do this all around the blanket. You can, like I said, you don't have to spread it completely out, but it's good to spread it out when you're trying to even it up. So it was easier with me today because my daughter helped me even it out, but I have done several of these blankets and you do not necessarily have to have the assistance to even them out. If you have a lot hanging over, then more than likely, you don't have it evened up right. You either have maybe this turned the wrong way. So if I back up and like say I have a lot extra on this side and not on this side or vice versa, then what happens is, you know, when they cut it at the fabric store, it evens out right. You ask for 3 yards, they give you 3 yards. If you ask for 1.5 yards, you're gonna give you 1.5 yards. So it's gonna line up. It may be a little off, but it's not gonna, if it's drastically off like this, you can just try it again. Now, in the beginning, I've done that several times and I just cut it and tied it. So that's just the way it goes. This is another blanket that I did for my niece. I'm in Texas. She's in Colorado. So this one is a lot smaller. This one's completed. I like to match the top of the fabric with the bottom of it. These are fleece blankets. I'm reminding myself what they are. But the fleece material sometimes is rough. So when I go into the fleece material section, I get the one that is soft, 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 soft. You will be able to tell. When you're in there, you're going to be able to tell what I mean. But I always get a top coat and a bottom one. This is a completed blanket. It's all tied. It's not going to come undone. I have done several. I have given these away for birthday, Christmas, and like I said, this one's going to my niece out in Colorado. I will package it up and send it to her, and then mommy and daddy can wash it for her if they like. I did wash it previously because of all the fuzz that comes out. But sometimes, especially when you're doing kids, they have sensitivity to allergies or certain soaps. So if you are making this for somebody, tell them you've already washed it, but please feel free to wash in their own laundry soap, okay? Now this one and a lot of the fleece ones, they have these words on them from the brand that you're buying, and that's okay. It doesn't look bad. As you can see, when you cut it, you can't even read what it says. It just looks like it's part of the blanket. Let me back up so you guys can see it. So this is a completed blanket. This one you can get it smaller. This one right here is a 1.5 yards. So this one's not even 2 yards. The one in the red and the black is 3 yards. And the reason why I did that is because my son is 6'4", and I wanted that long enough to fit his height. Now, typically, if it's an adult, I will go 2 yards. I'll look at it. I will eyeball it, and I will ask for 2 yards or 2.5. I really don't do the 3 yards unless it's a tall person. So, great gifts, guys. I just wanted to show you how to make them. Feel free to leave any comments, message me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for watching. Oh, sneak peek. Look at this one I did a couple years ago. Look at this one. I even have this one here. This is the one that I use all the time. This one's mine. I love the colors. As you can see, twist tie. Wash it as many times as you like. You won't have any issues with it. And people love them. So give it a try. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good evening and Happy New Year.